now I have a new dumpster fire, and this one hasn't figured out his mic either. Oh, I hear him. He's way off in the distance somewhere.
Yeah. I'm way off in the distance.
There he is. How you doing?
Doing great. I'm enjoying the game so far. Like I actually was really intrigued by how Gamer played that last game. I've noticed when he was like playing on the bridge because he was trying to avoid combustions.
Yeah, I caught on to that towards the end, which I did make a comment about. I'm not sure if you were already lurking in the background in here. But yeah.
I was already lurking. I was ready to get to work. We're here to work today, and we're here to do Group A.
That's right.
The top daddy group with
Memfisto, Boxes, James, and the last place qualifier.
Diva.
Oh, we have
Right?
Diva here.
Diva. It's not Dova today. It's Diva.
All right, we might have us a game after all. So,
Hey man, don't insult my inspiration to join the KPC tourneys. Dova is an inspiration to us all.
if Dova can do it, you can do it.
You can definitely do it.
Anyway, enough ripping on him. Our first matchup is going to be Boxes and James.
Have these two decided what they will be banning from each other as of yet?
Yes, they have. Boxes is banning the APEP and Stormbringer, and then James is banning the APEP and Mordar.
Not counting qualifiers.
Maybe then.
It's been a while.
Rifle prefers the learn by dying method, so let's see you fight.
Here we go.
Yep.
And James is winking at us.
How dare he?
Boxes is and looking at. Ooh, interesting. James, Boxes aggressively going for these bridges, and here's those tantrum throwers. So popular in this tournament, being the fourth most played card, actually.
Yeah, I think it's 25 of them were brought this tournament, roughly.
Yeah, I think it was 25, and that's a little unfortunate on James's end. The tantrum thrower did not survive the stint, so he's losing out in the early EXP game here.
Yeah, and actually going to play both Lost Legionnaires into the bottom lane, not even going to bother to split them, playing them very aggressively.
I think James is trying to, he's gonna look towards more, hopefully get Boxes to make a mistake and get a huge push out of a Mortar Totem, Mortar Tombstone as of now.
Oh, the healing shrine going to be big.
Just in time.
Not big enough, though, thanks to Divine.
And that it was thanks to a mixture of the damage from Xiaolong and snipers. Sniper doing a lot of damage, even burst damage. So healing did not matter in the end.
Right.
James just trying to get control yet again. Ooh, there's a res cleaver. That's what I like to see.
That is what you do, but right now there's a curse barrier and it's getting so much damage in on that cleaver.
Ooh, this cleaver is gonna go at the same time as the Undying. This could be a significant push.
Man, there's even a Harbinger. The ground is like obliterated, but down goes cleaver. Divine Warrior taking up everything, just so good right now.
But there's a lot of that. Oh, but I think the snipers found it. Yeah, the snipers did find it, and the aggressive aggressive Harbinger is punished by the sniper squad. This is the sniper squad Ratbo deck, mainly favored in tournament play by Memfisto. And it's interesting to see Boxes take it into his list this tourney.
Yeah, the Sniper Squad, it's going to do a lot of work in this game, especially with how James seems to be kind of almost playing it.
I think it also kind of has to do with the fact that he is a Mordar. He does, and the Mordars do play these slower decks, and that's where the sniper squad just thrives, when you want to be a little slower and you given it a lot of time to make get its values worth.
Yeah, them 4-second shots making a huge deal difference. 3 second shots.
It's actually Actually, now you think about it, the Sniper Squad is possibly really good against all this Harbinger decks that we see as of late.
I believe the Healing Shrine still keeps it alive. Which is the only problem.
Here we go, as we see
Divine Warrior taking up once again.
Oh no, and it's found
Ooh, and Daka, there we
just
go.
Says no. Daka just says no, Healing Shrine. You're not gonna be enough.
Now we have all these shielded minions. That defensive chopper not gonna last very much longer. It's in fact gone.
James is struggling to get value from his res units, and that's not good.
Fox is now nearly cycled all the way back around. Will be able to play his next set of snipers before these move very far at all. And there's Daka once again fighting the Harbinger.
You have to remember, even you have to take note of that little Ratbo interaction with the Master Tower there, actually focusing first on units and buildings. So even if the Master Tower is in front of him, it will target the units behind it.
Using the beam just to kill the Sniper Squad. James in a very tough predicament because of that. And just showing off how much he is.
It doesn't help he's so behind the XP, simply because Boxes is on the virtue of being Ratbo.
Right. And we have the Healing Shrine. It's going to buy some time for this Cleaver, but something more needs to come out. It's going to be hard warrior to take out.
Hard when the Divine Warrior's in the way, blocking for 5 seconds.
There's that beam on them again. And Daka for the skeleton before the tombstone was ready.
It's gonna get another res on this on the defenso, and it's just not working out. Even with all the scrats coming in and hitting it, it's just dying way too quickly for it to be of value. And look at that, Box is waiting for the defensive before he activates Daka, and James is too late on the Legionnaires to save it.
Right. So we're now 15 EXP away from Box's hitting Mana Frenzy. And the Claver finally going to find the Curse Bearer on the first swing. Might get something to happen, but then the Divine Warrior always ready.
But the beam actually be really interesting there, and they actually forced
the Cleaver barely in range of the Healing Shrine still, and that is a res Cleaver. Now
it's gonna be very hard, even with a res Cleaver. It's just Ratbo.
He can't get to the defense out.
It found a way. It used its reach a little there. It overreached there.
He threw the sword.
He might actually be able to get another couple of res Cleavers here. This could be big.
The Healing Shrine, but it's already gone. As the next Cleaver comes down, Mordor has to do a lot of work. Wouldn't be the first time we've seen a Mordor hold out.
Mana Frenzy is in full effect though, and might just be Cinderella clock ticking right now.
But we're seeing the snipers do a lot of work now. The Cleaver gone. No tombstone available to res it, and that is going to be Daka connecting on a minion, not the base. James just throwing everything he can out in front. He's trying to keep his Legionnaires alive with the Healing Shrine, which is buying some time. He needs to keep buying time like this, but it's going to have to be 60 EXP worth of time from natural flow. No help from the bridges. It's only working for now. The Harbinger, it'll keep trying to do things, but now there's a sniper on the Harbinger. The Tantrum Throwers, they're holding out for a little bit longer. Mordor just constantly spun up, dealing damage to the snipers. They're firing at tombstones. One connects on the face before it dies, and there he finally goes.
It was just unfortunate. James just lost too much EXP too early, and by the Ratbo's perks just kept Boxes in the lead and secured a snowball. A snowball with the EXP. Old school with his build right here.
Yep. Prepare to duel. Here we go.
Prepare yourself.
Box's name is just blank now. It's not even a box.
That's just at this point, though. I believe his name still shows as Boxes in the chat.
He'll change his name back to Arrows. I believe it will work one day.
Someday FDM will fix the chat and all will be well.
You mean the year 3000?
Look, he just needs like 40 or 50 iterations. It'll get there.
I'm not sure. I kind of like it, but I'm also not sure how I feel about it. Getting a really good early aggressive like push in mini push here. But I don't know. I feel like he should wait for I feel like he should have waited for Brutus.
Yeah, that's one thing you have to keep in mind when you're playing Ravager is you always want all your mana to be ready to go when Brutus comes out, because you don't want him all alone like he is right now. Like, sure, he'll be able to sit on the face all day long against the Repo, at least until the Repo starts playing cards.
Yep.
And
James,
as you can
look at this bullying though.
The Swarmer's doing so much work. 54 DPS.
This could be the EXP wise. James has a good lead. He's got almost a 15 EXP lead right now. This could let's see if James could potentially take a huge advantage with this and use that perk 2 the advantage. He's gonna get perk 2 first, most likely, and use that perk 2 advantage to his to great effect, especially with a whirly scrat. It's gonna deal with all the scrats before they get before they can their DPS can add up. I've actually never seen. I don't think I've ever seen boxes this effectively bullied in a game before.
Well, that's one of the perks of playing a Ravager. If you make that first Brutus count, it really works. And unfortunately, boxes didn't really defend against it. Just let Swarmers do 1,500 damage to him before they were finally answered.
Sniper squad though. There's a good Divine Warrior. It's gonna delay this cleaver. There's the good Bannerman.
A long time.
James needs. Boxes is gonna have Daka very soon though. That could be very effectively used to split up James's pushes.
Here comes Daka. It's gonna save the snipers. Forces out the Daggerfall.
Of course, Daggerfall being used good effectively there. It probably hit the target it wanted to hit anyway, so that's a good Daggerfall for James. He's happy to take that.
Now I have to deal with these Swarmers.
Here's the small problem with James's deck. He doesn't have face damage. He's got to find the face normally. He's got to find it. He can't just say, okay, I'm gonna fireball and cycle here. He's got to somehow get through these sniper squads one more time. Okay, that's good. That's really good. The Daka went away, and it did not hit this whirly scrat, which James needs to push in.
Right.
Frenzied whirly scrat.
Yeah, that's gonna that would have done something had the warrior not been there, right? That divine warrior that just tanks up everything. The bane of existence.
Actually, wait. Here he comes, Terror Brutus.
Yep, just in time to tank.
Boxes has the Curse Bearer in hand though. If James has the Cleaver, this could be the time to play it. Especially to save as much HP on the Terror Brutus. Ooh, it's gonna hit the Warrior! That Dagger is not what you want, Boxes!
Oh, there's the Daggerfall. Cleans up the shields.
Save one of the snipers, I think. Oh no, Brutus is frenzy and it's just healing so much.
Well, it will slowly start dying to these snipers, though. It does have to answer. Oh no, the Daka, it's on the elite Swarmer, not snipers. Oh, Boxes goes down.
That's a game. James thinks a game off Boxes. That could be big for the bracket. They could be big for the group.
Uh-huh. If you'd like to know them.
I like to know them.
Well, Memfisto bans the Mordar and Ratbo. And then Dova
Get
bans
every
the
combustion deck.
Apep and Ratbo. That was absolutely terrifying.
Memfisto going with no skin.
Yep. Base Setsu up
I-
against Devil Puff.
So, fun fact, Memfisto does not actually use his King Puff skin.
Ever.
Never, he doesn't like it.
He's the worst. And he's going to go and he's going to win this one and he's not going to use this one either.
Yep, yeah, that's the plan.
He's a
Ooh,
jerk.
That's a good push. Good
Fenso
push by
shuts
Nova,
it
but
down.
Healing Shrine in the way now. So Memfisto going with his basically El Clasico here. The classic here. And playing the Harbinger deck. He's very reliable. Something he's played, and a living statue from Dova on KP. Something we don't normally see. It's been a while since. To be fair, it's also been a while since we've seen statue. And this could actually be really interesting. Ooh. Oh no, it's just gonna get jumped on. Oh no, Dova! Oh no!
It's everywhere. Burning Scrats for all. Deep fried Scrat.
We now see the idea behind Dova's deck. Get a living statue started, and then get a rampage Scrat plus the Scrat propeller Scrat. Go push.
Yep.
I don't know though. Like it's gonna be a Blastmancer. It's actually pretty good versus Memphis's deck. It is a little reliant on Swarm and Cycle to get things going.
And he kills the Harbinger because of it. Memfisto was not willing to play his Healing Shrine because of the Blastmancer.
Memfisto realizing it might have been too late anyway, so he let it go.
Well, he was actually hovering it very early on. Like he had plenty of time. It was just he did not want to risk it. Getting dropped.
We're gonna see a. No, but if any opportunity is now, this is where you cheese date, and this is where you. Ooh,
got the timing on the Xiaolong. And it's all gone.
Just removed by the power of Illusionary Cleaver. I remember back when it was 35 damage on the Illusionary Cleaver. It was such an effective clear, but we see now it's still an effective AoE clear.
A little unsure what to do here. He's gonna play everything behind.
Playing a little back. He wants to play it a little back so he gets as much shields as possible.
Yep.
Good.
There we go. The Shock Rock Plasma Marine survives a lot of help.
Though that was actually a good swap. Dova surprising us.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's still not gonna be enough to overcome Memfisto though. Gonna need more. Gonna need more like that.
Harbinger just cycling out, being a very much a nuisance to Dova's plans. I mean, Dova had a good opportunity, but his deck is just too easily answered by Illusionary Cleaver and Defensive Chopper, so it's gonna be very hard to push in. But we see Dova hitting up. We see Dova with perk 2 now. He hit it earlier, and it could mean something, especially if he gets some good buffs like that. That's a good buff. Shields on the propeller Scrats. Apparently propeller Scrats are bugged on KP from what I heard. Dip.
What do you mean bugged?
Apparently there's a bug with them. And
is it that they lose the game?
Maybe.
Because Memfisto will take it 1-0. Well, here we go, game 2.
Make this entertaining, guys. Let's duel!
Really the only choice.
Memfisto's hand a little awkward. Gonna cycle at you. A little awkward, but he finds the Harbinger right away. Thankfully not at the bottom of the deck for him. So he probably just wants to set up a defense right now, and hopefully slowly prepare. The key card to this game right now is these flightless dragons. You're probably not going to see them move from Memfisto's hand until Brutus comes out on the field to his side of the field. G-State coming out.
Yes.
Gets a scratch.
The armored scratch will be pretty good, especially since Drone Walker connects onto the Harbinger. Forces out the healing shrine.
Here comes Brutus, here comes Scotty. This is a big push dip.
Oh yeah.
But as I said, there's the Guardian. As I was saying, this is what Memfisto was kind of waiting for. He was waiting for the Brutus and whatever Dova push, and he's just gonna simply eliminate them with the Flightless Dragons being such a strong defensive card. Especially when you mix them with the Bannerman. Look at Memfisto jumping out of Ravager range, being smart here. Using taking advantage of the Setsu range that a lot of players forget about at times.
10 range. Big deal.
Yeah, 10 range. Huge deal.
Especially against a Ravager that can't with his little stubby arms.
Okay, look. Oh, the Prowler found them.
Yeah, but then it found Harbinger's Lance and Defenso's Electricity, so he's out of here. That healing shrine plays perfectly so that it does not get hit by Annihilator, but still manages to heal the Defenso Chopper for a long time. Enough for it to heal up to full, even with a Drone Walker beating on it.
Interesting enough, the Dova was ahead of EXP. It wasn't by a lot, but it's under 10, but he's still ahead. And if he can control the bridges, he might be able to somehow sneak a Terror Brutus in this game. But it's gonna be very hard now that the Harbinger is breathing down his throat. Especially, ooh, I don't know, I'm not a fan of that. It's just too aggressively placed, and Setsu finds it even. That was just taking
early.
a
But this Harbinger's still on the face. Almost, he can actually play the healing shrine if he wants to on this Harbinger, but he opts not to.
Listen, you don't need to. You can take this game slowly. He's Setsu.
Taking it ultra safe against Dova. What is this?
Yeah, man. Respecting his opponent. This is just respect.
Ah.
Either way, Dova is now. This looks like the game-winning push. Here comes the Setsu jump. Here's the red golem, though. We knew it was in the deck. But Dova has no way to stop Setsu, I think.
Nope.
There's
And
the
with the
chakra.
stun as well.
We have a winner.
Not even the red column is going to do anything. Just hits Ravager with the red column. You can take this and shove it. And that'll be a 2-0 for Memfisto. Oh my, they started with us.
Welcome
Actually,
back to
there's also another surprise
the
here.
Dominion Master.
Well,
Terra!
Boxes and Memfisto went at it. I'll get you.
They didn't even respond to us. Okay, let's just cast this so we know what's going on.
Yeah. So what I do know is Memfisto banned Stormbringer and Ratbow. Boxes banned Apep and Ratbow.
Both respecting both Ratbows. They both, if a lot of our tourney goers know, the Ratbow deck is actually not a creation. I believe a creation from Memfisto. It was a creation from his coach, Neo.
Right.
Neo being one of the old school, a very old school, very respected player within the community.
Yeah, the one that just refuses to show up to tournaments because he's a jerk.
Don't worry, then he took up a coaching job. It's okay. So he's still here in spirit.
I mean, I guess every esports scene needs its coaches.
I mean, that's how you win. What you call it? That's how you win. Used to win CS:GO before they banned coaches on stage. Ooh, so this is interesting. This is a very interesting creation from Memfisto that I wanted to point out during a deck select last time, but it was is this Stormbringer is an Azali berry, and it has the Snake Druid, so it wants to just control these bridges. It actually kind of I would assume it would want to use the Snake Druid to keep things on bridges and keep them neutralized, so he can take them at a more opportune time.
Right.
Very interesting. It's a very interesting build that I sadly don't have a lot of information in of it. This is to my knowledge, the first time we're actually seeing it.
Well,
Like,
Snake
Cleaver
Druid
gets to the
hype.
face. Pet Cleaver gets to the face. Tradition is slightly kept.
That's all we need in this tournament, an illusory Cleaver kill. I think that's about
I
the
did
only
it.
thing that we're missing from Minion Masters Bingo.
I'm pretty sure I did it.
Did you?
Yeah.
I don't
Versus
remember
the-
that far back.
Anyway, we have an Undying Skeleton. It's gonna res. It's gonna get the Grenadier. I don't think. It's sadly not what Memfisto wants. It's a little ill-timed res. Good timing. Good time res for boxes, but a little bad for Memfisto. Gag. Here's the Scott Stun Blast. Here comes a lot of actual range DPS coming out from the Snake Druid and the Plasma Marine. Good setup, but sadly he gets the res on the Scotty. That's not what you want to see if you're facing down Boxes' deck, Mortar deck. Either way, both players. I'm pretty sure both players will be happy with a split here. They'll be happy with a 1-1, knowing how hard each player it is to take games off each other.
Yes. Which would ultimately come down to Memfisto versus James in the third round, if that happens.
The Dragon Fireball. He's gonna answer one of the tombstones right now. As we can see right now, Memfisto is in the lead EXP wise, and that actually favors him way more than it favors Boxes. Boxes will kind of want to get through, but he kind of wants to win a little earlier before Stormbringer hits that perk 3 and he can start raining down and killing all the mid-range that he has in store. The Snake Druid. Oh, the Snake Druid's gonna save quite a bit of damage, making sure that Warrior doesn't even get 2 hits in.
Easy.
Easy, man. Snake Druid. The unconventional Snake Druid coming up big. The first, I believe the first time we seen the Snake Druid in competitive play since we had Beancake around.
I feel like we had one in this circuit. I don't remember who or when though.
It was very well. I agree. I don't think we did, but yeah, it's possible we could have had one. Look at this Snake Druid. It's just playing all the Snake Druid plus all the range units is just gonna be so hard to deal with when all your your main options to deal damage is Scotty and Xiaolong.
I'm not sure I agree with the Snake Druid being thrown specifically into a lane, but that is what Memfisto's doing. I prefer to see it go down the middle so that it can actually protect both lanes at the same time.
Wait, now Memfisto's a little on the back foot.
There's Drone Walker and Undying Skeleton reses. Scott's going to connect the face for a brief moment.
I like to say that we see a little of the order rework right there. How Boxes could have gotten double Undying, but instead he gets Undying Drone Walker, which might actually be better for him because of Mortar not getting double reses anymore. Memfisto is very low now. It's looking it's looking into one push.
Right. And Memfisto down to 650, but now he has a very commanding lead of the board. There's Dragon Ball. That's going to be the Drone Walker dying.
The Dragon Ball's doing a lot of damage. could be a lot of work. This could mean something. The what's that? The Grenadier is on the tombstone. Is it gonna get arrested?
Oh, Xiaolong not
not
going to
right?
finish off boxes, but it's going to bring him very low. Azali on the field as well.
No, this is a cycle game. Memphis has Dragon Fireball.
Yep. Just has to get there.
Boxes needs this push to be the winner. Needs this one to win the game. Memphis is just looking for it now, I believe.
Boxes says GG. There it is. And the stun blast thrown in exchange. He knew exactly when it was coming.
Snake through it, pay to win, man. So we have to see patiently. What was the? I'm not too sure what the bans were again. What is Boxes left to do?
Boxes only has the APEP, and we're already back in.
Okay, we're back in. I'll tap and read the deck list, and nope, we're back in. And it's the future present. Ooh, it's a Stixie.
That's gonna help. At least until perk 3.
I don't think there could be anything better. Does Memfisto have a solid tank unit?
He does have the Dragon Ball at the very least.
He has the Dragon Ball, but it will be an even trade. But all his units are basically just Stixie fodder.
There's
the
the Dragon Ball. And gets everything out in time.
Oh no, this is not good. This is not good for Memfisto. This could be the control. Oh, it's gonna kill the tantrum throwers too. Stixie coming up big, future, past.
This is why we don't let RNG through. There's the Curse Bearer. That will deal with Stixie. There's a future present.
Luckily,
it's Lightning Bolt.
Lightning Bolt, not a good pickup against Memfisto. Memfisto's a little more swarm based on the deck.
2 mana, answer anything, including that Xiaolong.
We're right. He gets it! Because it's the only minion on the board.
That's right! It's not RNG if it's the only one.
Oh, I think this is a good thing for Boxes here. It just looks like he looks like he's in the complete driver's seat right now. This RNG just working out for him. If I was Memfisto, either way, I think Memfisto would be happy taking the 1-1. But here comes the Azali. If anything's gonna stop the Stixie, it's the Azali. Here comes Magma Storm. Magma Storm gets the Snake Druid. It gets both Marines. So sadly, Azali doesn't get to shield anything. And here's a good push. Here's the free Zeppelin. Zeppelin gonna be hard. Ooh, Memfisto gets the stop, but Zeppelin gets to the face. That's 250. It's probably only gonna do 250. Stixie's on base now. But here comes Curse Bearer. Get rid of Stixie.
Seems to be the name of the game. Stixie rules the field until Curse Bearer appears.
It looks like the game is currently very even.
Stixie going to fire into a shield. Wasn't able to get the Plasma Marines out in time.
That's not what Boxes wants there, but right now he'll take what he wants. He can get. Lightning Bolt, a little awkward right now. I would not play it if I was Boxes, but ooh, the Tender Doors find the Tixie. Memfisto timing that really well. So that as we get to a little crawl here, what do you think of this game so far?
Stixie shoot, bang bang. Curse Bearer smack, boom boom.
And get a Dragon Ball here, the Bannerman knocked out.
Yep, and that will stop all of that. That gives Memfisto an actually pretty decent lead.
Yeah, he's actually managed to recover from the early Stixie, and Memfisto is actually in the lead when it comes to EXP.
And the further he gets in the lead, the better off he's going to be. I think if this game goes too late, 5-minute mark, perk 3s, unless that perk 3 from APEP is amazing, I think this probably goes into Memfisto.
Hard to say. I mean, it can be a lot. It can be Bridge Shrine. And we've seen the free Bridge Shrine just completely change the face of the game at times.
That's right.
Boxes does not want to grab bridges right now. It'd be a very bad idea to. There's the Dragon Fireball to save for Stixie. Bannerman being used with Stixie. Oh, the Dragon Ball actually gets on base, so that's not going to be good. That's actually not good for Memfisto.
Nope.
Because he really wanted it to get at least some board control rather than base damage.
Needed to get rid of that Stixie. That can now look all over the board. There's a Magma Storm. It'll find something that resembles value.
Right, here we go. It's a free lightning bolt!
Oh boy, lightning bolts for days.
I'm certain a certain barn animal is really happy right now. Okay, lightning bolt directly on the Xiaolong quickly as soon as it spawns. Stixie is doing a lot of work right now. He's now on base. Memfisto's using an illusionary cleaver. Sadly, I guess to single it out, but yeah, we have Marines coming down. It's actually a really decent push at the bot lane for Memfisto, but it gets answered by Magma Storm. Magma Storm, Divine Warrior. There goes the free lightning bolt.
That free lightning bolt keeps the top bridge. I'm unwilling to say whether or not it's won the game. There's Dragon Ball.
Either way, Dragon Ball not actually needed there because Stormbringer found the Stixie. And this is another good solid push. But Boxes has told him he has the chance to clear. He can use this double lightning bolt if he feels like he needs to clear it. Everything.
Exactly. Here comes that next Zeppelin looking for Memfisto. Double lightning bolt available. Doesn't want to use it yet. Oh, there's one. Gets one Xiaolong.
On the Chinese dragon.
That's right. And here comes the Dragon Ball. Gonna save the Stixie.
Bannerman. Bannerman being so huge. Here comes Grenadier. He's gonna try to get as much AoE.
It's hitting the Stixie.
It's gonna come down to the wire. This looks like it's gonna go to Mana Frenzy, even with Boxes' high cycle.
There's that lightning bolt finds Xiaolong, and the Zeppelin finds face.
Oh no!
Curse Bear is gone.
Lightning bolt, please! Memfisto realizing he needs to get these bridges. His EXP lead is gone.
There's
Here
a
comes
Zali.
He's gonna. But when the Zali comes out, Magma Storm comes out usually. Here's the good shield. Here's the Divine Warrior. The Divine Warrior keeping them in Magma Storm range, I believe, but I cannot play it.
No, just gonna throw out more shields. Doesn't feel he needs it. There's a lightning bolt.
No, Stixie went invisible again.
There's another lightning bolt. Double Stixie on the field. This is the ultimate sniper squad right here. There's another lightning bolt. I think the writing might be on the wall now. Another lightning bolt goes out. Stixie's connect on face.
RNG coming to save the day. And coming up, what?
Absolutely amazing. Going to use the Bannerman to tank up and save the Stixie from Xiaolong. And here comes all the spam as Mana Frenzy comes in full effect. There's another lightning bolt. Zeus is unhappy today.
Lucky rabbits, but
never let RNG through. Or you'll get a Zeppelin to the face.
This are just lames.
So that's a 1-1. They're all tied up.
Which is good. This is good for Boxes. That means if...
Anyway, I have their bans. So
let's see.
Dova bans Apep and Mordar. And James bans KP and Retbo.
So Dova, you have the chance to be the hero Boxes wants you to be.
Did I get the bans wrong? I did get the bans wrong. That's my bad. So that's not an illegal master. I said the wrong thing. I said
You're
it showed the
never
wrong
wrong.
thing.
What happened to Rule 1, Dip? Do we have to ignore Rule 1?
Look, I saw R and I thought it said Ratbo. It said Ravager.
And we get to see Dova's combustion deck. Ooh, this could be a push. This is a bazooka and a annihilator. Nope. We see the shock rocket just dealing James.
Magma turret, winning that top lane and keeping it for James.
Remember back. I remember the meta back when Magma Turret was released. Everyone was running Ghost Turret, and when we saw Magma Turret, it was like,
Why?
Ghost Turret can hit air? This dragon's getting a lot of damage though.
Yeah, but
Got, like,
Magma turret
100.
never saw the same gameplay level as the original Ghost turret did.
And if you want to see the difference of one mana, there, no better. That's one pretty good example. And Daggerfall coming up, but here comes Guardian. Here comes Beam.
Really didn't want to deal with it.
I don't care if you nerf Beam. I'm gonna play it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, when Beam is value, it's going to be value regardless. That's the end of it. Like there's no
Either way.
further argument.
This is, right now, James is kind of actually. He's a little off on the bridges. He's still ahead in XP, but this is just how Crossbow Guild is. It doesn't tend to do well early. It kind of wants to wait. Ooh, that
Healing
fireball.
fireball, big deal. Combustion, not gonna get off in time though.
Nope, not in time.
Dova doesn't know timing.
And this is we have to remember this infiltration wasn't just put here just because it's for Marines. It was put here for Sharak wins. So James is probably looking to play it right now, if ever. Dragon Fireball from I'm not sure about that though, but that's actually a little unfortunate for James. He kind of
Ooh, Grenadier, that's a good answer. But Daggerfall.
But this is where the Stormbringer Crossbow Guild decks shine. It now has Marksman, it now has full control of the board. And now Dova has to respond to it. Here he responds with Divine Warrior. And Divine Warrior Annihilator could be good here. Is it gonna be enough? Can he kill the Magma Turret in time? No, not in time. And now we have James slowly putting this game in control once more, using this Crossbow Guild effectively. Here comes Infiltration coming down.
There's the twins
Max
as well.
range actually, I believe. Is that out of Ratbow's range actually?
Yeah, you can't reach him. There's Dragon Ball.
Nice.
Succubus will answer it. And that's Incubus locked to the face. Deals
It's in
quite a
range,
bit
it's
of
in range.
damage.
If it's still in range, he just killed them. Anyway,
Oh,
we have
what
double
do you mean?
Crossbow Guild.
Marksman? Plasma Marines?
Yeah.
No. Standard master range is 10, so they can always reach. It's KP and Ravager that are stubby and can't.
Or KB. I remember back in the day when he had standard range.
Back when he just won the game because you picked it KP.
Either way, look at Dova's hand right now. Extremely awkward. I don't know what he can do with this hand.
Oh, he's gonna try Guardian.
Guardian, he does some save damage. It actually saves him from a lot of beam, actually. A lot of the beam. If James just chose to draw beam
Throws
and
the
just get
Dragon
second-
Ball at face to clear the crossbow kill, but he's gonna die anyway. So that
Nova
gives
is now
us Mordar versus Stormbringer.
Okay, so he's now stuck on
Mordar.
Let's go.
Mordor, yeah.
And we're in game.
So Mordor Blue Golem. That's a good combo.
Yeah. It's got some potential.
Dagger falling. It's been a while since I've seen that interaction.
The
That
opening
interaction to
Daggerfall.
start the game. Just the instant Daggerfall of Marines. People are so scared now to Daggerfall Marines because of the. Ooh, that's big. That's huge, actually. The Stint survived the hit, and what's that? It managed to make
Take
Scotty
the bridge.
cry. It's been a while. We don't see that interaction as often anymore because we see players are very afraid of Bannerman. The impact Bannerman has had in this game is actually quite on the metagame. It's been quite significant.
Yeah, and Bannerman, very popular card right now. It's never a
Very
surprise
much.
factor. It's more surprising when
To
it's
miss
not
the banner,
played.
man. It's more surprising when you miss it than when you don't, when it doesn't show up.
Mhm.
Infiltration into Succubus. I'm not sure how that interaction works, but maybe you can enlighten me.
Well, with the Guardian, the Succubus wins.
Rod.
Let me think. That would
This is a
be
lot of damage.
60 DPS.
This is a good res. This was a good res, and then Dova play away from it.
Yep.
Oh, come. This could have been a potential big, huge game-winning push, but
They might
Dova
win.
opts. Yeah, but Dova opts. Magnum Cannon can now just get rid of this Guardian easily. And now here comes the Benzo.
If infiltration is played out of range of Succubus, especially on their side of the field, they win.
All right. The more you know about this game, the more you know.
It's
And
not an
no.
interaction you should ever do, but there you go.
This is an interaction James is willing to take though. He plays infiltration to stop the cleaver from hitting his face.
Yep.
It only
And
takes
leaves
two,
him
and it
split.
only takes two.
Gets a cleaver res though.
Yeah, but it's
Unfortunately,
leading
there
to
was
the
a beam.
crossbow dude lane. Cleaver did not do very well in the guild meta, so that's not what Dova kind of wants right now.
Offs for the
Hey, Dova.
Succubus.
Dova gets a marine res, not the most significant of reses. And James is just
Really struggling to get onto the board, and James enjoying a sizable EXP lead because of it.
he's also enjoying all the guild control.
Just keeps
Crossbow
playing
guild.
guilds into the bottom lane. No, does not want to switch it up.
Actually, now that I look at and think about it, as outside of the twins and the infiltration, this is I think just basically the old crossbow guild deck with the ghost turret replaced with magma cannon, which was just because which just makes sense because that deck did run wild cards with double marine with triple marine, so this is just basically the old deck.
Yep.
It's coming up big, and it's resurfaced here today. James bringing it back. And here comes a Guardian Mortar. Here comes a Ooh, good shock rock though. No, it's gonna get Scotty to cry though. So Guardian's not going to save it. Wall being played
Yep.
aggressively,
And
A
this
little-
perk 3 Stormbringer starting to show its power.
poking everything.
There's that Daggerfall yet again, cleaning up the sniper squad. Dova not happy, but there's not much that he can do at this point. The Annihilator is trying, but it
That
looks
damage-
like it's going to come down to Memfisto versus James over who advances.
He only needs one. Memfisto. He only needs one. James only needs one to advance. He can advance here.
No memes. Shock rock to the face.
Nice. Nope. James bringing the serious face today. Not even saying GG to Dova. Or Dova.
Well, that brings us to round 3. So we have boxes banning the King Puff and Ravager, and Dova banning the Apep and Mordar.
We gotta trust Dova. He's gonna win one, and he's gonna be significant.
Gotta believe in the Dova.
Ready to fight for rightness.
And it starts off even. It starts off with a very basic trade right now. Basic with the new card being Tantrum Throwers. Coming into the board, there's a shock rock. Looks like Boxes wants to save the Xiaolong, and he does. Chooses to do so.
There's the
Annihilator.
That will answer the Xiaolong.
Boxes deciding to go with the Stormbringer first. better defensive deck, and you actually probably expected Dova to play the combustion deck, and this deck probably answers the combustion deck better, in a way.
Right. I mean, you got the flame imp or fire imp, you got the Morgul, you got the plasma marines. They do pretty well.
Fireball coming out from was Dova running a pure fireball, or was that dragon fireball played without the dragon?
I believe it was Dragon Ball. I almost want to say Fireball was unused in this tournament. Yeah, it was. So every fire thingy is a Dragon Ball unless it comes from a random card.
So,
ability.
as we saw, Dova gets a Guardian set up here. Dova's probably trying to find a combustion play right now. He's probably gonna try, but here comes the flame imp. So if Dova goes the other way, he potentially has baited out the two the two big AoE answers to him, but he decides to go into the flame imp, and all his answers are just being burnt up.
Fire imp.
Good card.
Yeah.
Love that card.
It's not as gonna combust. Is it gonna be in time? It will. It does
Will be in time,
something.
But just shield it off.
Yep.
It gets rid of the shield, then.
There we go.
It gets rid of the shield.
And there's a second fire imp in play.
Comes Annihilator. Actually,
Dova just absolutely melting. Look at all this fire.
Does over 1,000, I believe.
Yeah, ballpark of that as he falls to 1,000 as well.
1,022, Dave. The 22 is important.
Yeah, okay.
Cheese Day. No, that's not what you want. Cheese Day, why you betray us? Nova cries.
Well,
And a lot of damage coming out. Here just comes Guardian. It's gonna stall 600 damage from Dova.
yeah, but he needs to do more still. That
Yeah.
healing fireball's not gonna be in time.
And poor Dova's getting bullied right now. And that's
The
bullying
plasma
continues.
marines alone might just end it. No,
Nope.
just a little bit more. There's another plasma marine on its way. Don't even worry.
Here comes the plasma marine.
Okay, tantrum
Big
throwers.
blocks. Tantrum throwers blocks it.
Daka! Ooh, just on the very end of that divine shield. But now Xiaolong's triggered. Xiaolong don't like that game.
And Xiaolong takes care of Dova. Dova has one more chance here to make a potentially huge impact.
Mm-hmm. This is Sniper Squad Mordor.
Let's duel. I stand
It's a rough one, to say the least.
I believe in it. I believe Dova can have an impact.
Bam! There you go. Double.
What? Marines, what are you doing? Dova cries as his Marines go the same way.
Yeah, and Morgul will take care of the Sniper Squad. Fenso Chopper will take care of Morgul.
Sadly, Dova would have liked to have his Sniper Squad now take care of the Shao and support it, but sadly they moved a little too fast here.
Go on, play a Succubus.
Succubus it answers the curse bear. It takes a little damage from the curse.
Oh, she's dead!
Oh, nice.
Shock Rock.
Good. Shock Rock prevents any damage to the Xiaolong. It might have prevented a kill. Yeah, because Stormbringer bolts kind of throw off my calculations at times.
That's a pretty hard one to call. It would depend on where they were in their attack animations.
Anyway, here comes the blue golem. Set up now. Set up, and he clears the board. But it's gonna go down to Stormbringer slowly here, and the Xiaolong comes out just to make sure it doesn't get far. Ooh, but this could be big.
Guardian.
He has healing fireball. He has a healing fireball in that deck. This could be big. This could be a push. Dova needs to heal it now.
Maybe
though.
not. Guardian's gone. The
Guardian.
blue golem's gone.
No, but the Guardian's rested. No, not in time.
Cleaver.
That's a real.
That's Guardian melting because of it. And the Fire Imp's still there.
Shields just coming out now, Dip. Cleaver is not happy when shields are around.
No, he is not.
A lot of bullying. Dova's getting another burning at the roast here. Heard to see a Fire Imp. Ooh, a good shot. I might actually get one more Fire Imp shot. Yes, it does! I like it. Dova is now sitting at 1,140 HP. Using the tombstone as a wall right now. And actually using the wall. And as we going straight to Scotty, he's trying to defend. Actually, Scotty helps the good. That's actually a good placement by Dova there. Using he actually ended up using the Morgul push to get the range units and then get the Fire Imp comes out. Shaka comes out and helps the Fire Imp out. Here we go, Fire Imp on Dova. It looks like the game is up.
So it does come down to Memfisto versus James at the end. James fighting for advancement.
James, it's all on you now. You just need one game on Memfisto, and you will open up this entire tourney. Let's see what the bans are.
It's a mirrored ban. They
APEP?
both banned APEP and Storm.
Both,
Yep.
both
And we're
hard
gonna
decks
go
to beat.
Ratbo v Mordor.
Let's fight!
Prepare yourself.
Ooh, classic interactions. The instant mana buff, the instant scrap back, and the instant propeller scrap to the instant marines.
The instant.
Pretty much, right? I mean, that's Minion Master. That's pretty much. That's pretty much Minion Master's early game, Dip.
Yeah. Counter for the counter. The counter.
For counter.
For the counter.
Counter. Oh boy. It's looking right now. James is actually in a slightly, and James gets the first harbinger of the match in the field. And again, we have to know this is the sniper squad versus a Mordor harbinger. Mordor harbinger seeing. I think it's seeing a lot more play than it's definitely seeing a lot more play than the Setsu harbinger that Memfisto has coined over his tourney career.
Yeah, I don't really run into any of those at all.
You don't run into Mordor harbinger?
I mean,
That's a real cleaver.
Setsu harbinger.
Yeah, it's only Memfisto. Here comes the first sniper squad. Did it find it? They've all found it. And James does not have an answer for it.
And Fire Imp gonna connect to face. That's 200 damage.
James on the back.
There's tantrum throwers. There's another throw at the face. That's 400 damage. Might get
There's
one
a
more.
600
damage from that Fire Imp.
Keep fighting.
Sniper, this bottom sniper has done so much work for Memfisto. It's crazy.
Can't let that Fire Imp get through there again, though.
Roll out the big gun.
Here's the next
Let it
Harbinger.
Get a load of it.
Gonna get Daka'd. Not. Ooh, gonna be barely enough.
James, this is not looking fun for
And
James
that's a
right
Fire Imp on the face again.
now. Doing another 600. Will it do 900?
Yep.
Yes, it will.
Can't keep
It's
letting
real.
this happen.
Undying skeleton. James technically wants this game to be slowed down, but it's just not working out for him. Memfisto is just forcing these issues, and these snipers are. James just has no real answer for them.
And the Fire Imp keeps getting through because of it. There's a Daka straight onto the face, not onto the defenso.
Nope. Tenso was played a little too late. Ooh, what was that? Feller just flew through the screen there for a second. Anyway, we have another sniper squad set up. Memfisto. Actually, it's been a while. This mana puff has been on the bridge for a while. I don't know how much mana it's gotten.
Quite a bit.
Anyway, he's actually set up another Harbinger right now. Does James need to win in this push? Is the question. He is only at 160 while Memfisto is at 9,000. I mean, not 9,000, 3,000, pretty much. Here comes another sniper squad, and it's going to eliminate these. No, it actually finds the Lost Legionnaire set, but Xiaolong takes care of a Harbinger, and James is. Oh, it's looking like a pretty much a sniper. Is he gonna find me? No, it finds a tantrum thrower, and
Sniper's continuing to do work. Here comes the next fire imp. It's gonna not quite do enough yet. There we go. Now that healing shrine's finally gone. Fitzo goes down, but just to get rezzed.
Here's a good thing for James. Outside of Daka, Memfisto's Ratbo does not have a, I believe, a direct way to do face damage. So he just needs to pressure Memfisto just enough so he can't get anything through. And he keeps getting these defensive reses, which could be the answer here. Could be the best thing he could hope for.
And if anything else ever comes out, that's going to be a problem.
The beam, here comes the tantrum throwers. It doesn't kill the shield of Zhao, but
oh, that Zhao is a problem.
No,
Harbinger's down.
But he's
Now looking to res something cheap like a spear thrower. And there goes James' pressure. All gone.
He plays Harbinger. He's gonna try to hopefully get a lot of pressure off this. Good. Daka finds the scrat. That's good. That's good for James.
He's gotta clear a lot more though. Here comes that fire imp. If it connects, it's over. He's gotta kill it.
Connects, I think it's over.
Undying skeleton res.
Oh no, healing shrine down!
And defensive falls low. Here's the prowler. It's gonna connect on the undying skeleton. Harbinger kills the Xiaolong.
Harbinger's getting hit here. Harbinger's getting hit up.
And it's gone.
There's a prowler leap.
Couldn't keep the chain going.
And now Memfisto is one game away from letting him and Boxes proceed.
Mm-hmm.
So as we know, it's Ratbo versus Ravager.
Yep, Ravager has to win if James wants to go.
Remember, James did beat Boxes with who had a very similar deck. He has a very similar Ratbo deck with this Ravager. If it's any deck that's going to win, it's going to be this one.
He's got to get a very strong Brutus push.
Here comes Sniper Squad. He's going to take care of this Dragon Whelp. Ravager going to just take care of the Sword. Sword is not going to do that much damage. It does. Actually, no, it does. Quite about 200. Drone Walkers. Sniper's gonna get both hits, and here comes James controls both bridges. James, Memfisto is going to get his perk 1 first, but that's not. I believe that doesn't matter too much in this matchup. Here comes the thing that does matter, though. Brutus.
Yep.
Does James have mana stock up? He didn't play 6, but he didn't play for a bit, so most likely will early.
And that's that whirly backup. It's not gonna find much help against propeller strats.
Wait, we have them set up again. It's very interesting right now. James did not get a significant advantage off his Bruce pushing.
He really didn't. He ended up about even, honestly.
This is good. This is scary. Now this is scary for James.
That's 2
He's
hits
not
with
going
a fire up again.
He's not going to have the what do you call that? He's not going to have the advantage on the frenzy advantage. Well, and for a bit, and he usually that's how Ravager wins. He gets perk 2 first, and usually gets the snowball from there. Outside of Brutus pushing. Oh, but Bannerman just making insignificant, making Daggerfall so insignificant in this matchup.
Yep.
Keep fighting.
May as well be a dead
could
card.
That could just gang rid of the
Elite Swarmer.
Elite Swarmer. And here comes Prowler, here comes Whirly, here comes Swarmers. And here comes the Marine hitting poor Ravager in the face. Come on, Ravager, you can reach out. Reach out just a little bit. And the sniper squads come down again. Memfisto's putting the chokehold on this game. And it's they found face. James is gonna use the Drone Walker answer, so they can get both at the same time. Here comes the Dragon Whelp. Here comes the Elite Swarmer. This is a mini push going in, but here comes fire. Here comes Marine. It's good. Ooh. He chooses just to Daggerfall the propeller strats. I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, he's trying to make anything he can happen. And he's really struggling.
It might be a little too late now, Dip, as Memfisto looks like he's just marching down.
But the Divine Warrior buys a lot of time. Unfortunately, it's all range, so Ravager, old Stubby himself, can't help much.
Actually, Frenzy let James win the top bridge. The third perk comes out, so now it's
going to be much harder, thanks to them strats. As much as everyone likes to claim that they don't do much, it does a lot.
I mean, it just by being passively a bridge gain, it actually amplifies Ratbo's late game. It lets him either put a chokeholder in the game or let him come back by just passively trading. Here's the Divine Warrior. Here's an Elite Swarmer. James actually managing to get semi-pushes off here, which is what he needs to do. He just needs to get semi-pushes off.
We can see this mana just flowing from Memfisto as he plays everything. He's still unwilling to play his Daka at this point.
Oh, he gets James takes a 300.
There it finally
chunk
is.
there. Either way,
Just before the next shell came out.
If James can survive for 16 more mana, ooh, that's not what he wants. He got the Frenzy got into the Leap got into the Whirly. James needs to just somehow survive 14 more mana, and he can get a Terra Brutus, and maybe something can happen. So if anything is if anything opens up, it's then. James again is widely. He's gonna have to start feeling the sniper squad pressure yet again. Daka's the Shao, that's the best target, I believe. No, actually no. Technically there's Whirly.
Here comes Terror.
What way, Terror? It goes top! So we gotta watch this top lane closely, Dip. But the Divine Warrior goes to the bot lane. There's actually 2 pushes going out at once. This could mean a lot, actually. This is
James' chance to win the game. Either
James
this Terror Brutus does
it
or it's over.
Xiaolong not killing quick enough though. Elite Swarmer coming down. No, okay, here comes Fire Him. Sniper Squad. There's a lot of strats stopping Brutus. Here comes the Bannerman. Here comes Whirly. Here
Brutus
comes Dragon
struck.
There's a lot. Oh, one of the snipers were found.
He's still alive, barely. He's got Frenzy.
Got through.
Got the Whirly. Whirly got the snipers.
Daggerfall.
It's all gone though. Meta Frenzy is ready to go.
And it looks like you're saying goodbye to James.
Yep, there's
Love
the
you.
GG call.
The GG comes out. It was a good try at the end.
Oh
but
yeah.
not enough. And we have our participants.
Not quite. I have a surprise for you.
Surprise! Let's see Memfisto end this game, and does it without all the swarm. So
That's right.
lay on me, Dip. What is this surprise?
So one thing we overlooked earlier Goo and Jula are still tied.